can use to change the world. I feel privileged to welcome you all to the technical session 3. The theme of this session is globalization of Indian knowledge system. It will be my privilege to invite the dignitaries of this session, chairperson of this section, Dr. Manjunath Sir, Principal, Guru Gorakhnath Institute of Medical Sciences. Co-chairperson for this session, Dr. Omkarnath Singh Sir, M.Pharm, PhD, MBA, USA. Moderator for this session, Ms. Sweta Albert Ma'am, Nursing Tutor, Guru Shri Gorakshnath, College of Nursing. Rapporteur, Ms. Shivangini Ma'am, Clinical Instructor, Guru Shri Gorakshnath, College of Nursing. Technical experts, Mr. Prabhu Sir, Mr. Akshay Edward Sir. Now, in this session, I would like to invite the moderator for this session, Ms. Sweta Albert Ma'am, on the dais for the further proceeding of this session.
A very good morning to one and all present here, and thank you for joining us at the 3-day international conference. I, Shweta Albert, faculty of Guru Shri Gorakshnath College of Nursing, would like to welcome you all to the second day of this international conference. A very warm good morning to honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, respected principal ma'am, all the delegates, beloved faculties, and my dear students. The theme for this session is Globalization of Indian Knowledge System. At this instant, I take this opportunity to thank our great management, respected Vice Chancellor Sir, respected Registrar Sir, our loving Principal Ma'am, for organizing this conference, which provides opportunity for the experts to share their thoughts and insights. It's a great honor to have our chairperson, Dr. Manjunath N.S. Sir, Principal and Medical Superintendent of Guru Gorakhnath Institute of Medical Sciences, Faculty of Ayurveda, Gorakhpur. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our co-chairperson and the guest speaker, Dr. Omkarnath Singh Sir, who has joined us online. On behalf of our college, I welcome you, sir. It's really an honor to have Colonel Dr. Rajesh Patel Sir, Director, Guru Gorakhnath Institute of Medical Sciences. We are really happy to have you, sir. On behalf of our college, I welcome you, sir. Now, it's my privilege to extend my warm welcome to all the delegates and the paper presenters, research scholars from various institutions. Next, it's time to introduce the team. My reporter, Ms. Shivangini, clinical instructor, technical experts, Mr. Prabhu Sir, Associate Professor, Mr. Akshay Edward, clinical instructor, together here with the team to complete this session successfully. The theme chosen for today's session is Globalization of Indian Knowledge System. The Indian knowledge system, championed by the government, embodies a holistic and culturally rooted approach to education. Drawing from India's ancient wisdom, it integrates traditional values with contemporary knowledge, fostering a comprehensive understanding of the world. In this system, education goes beyond textbook, emphasizing holistic development through arts, sports, and extracurricular activities. Cultural integration is a cornerstone, instilling pride and connection to the heritage. Regional languages are promoted, ensuring inclusivity and preserving the linguistic diversity. Practical application of the knowledge is prioritized, preparing the students for real world challenges. Digital literacy is the focal point, acknowledging the importance of technology in the modern era. The Indian knowledge system encompasses a wide range of ancient wisdom, including the traditional medicine, astrology, yoga, meditation, and more. These systems have been passed down through generations and have played a significant role in shaping the India's history and culture. Now, as we are moving into the third session of today's international conference, I would like to begin the session with the paper presentation by our research scholars. For this, I would like to invite Ms. Nancy Mishra, clinical instructor, Guru Shri Gorakshnath College of Nursing, to present her work.
A great morning to dignitaries, respected principal ma'am, all faculties, and my dear students. Welcome to all are here in my prepared presentation. So, level of knowledge, attitude, and practice regarding winning process. So now see the problem statement. Assess the level of knowledge, attitude, and practice regarding weaning process among primary care mother of infant in female district hospital, Gorakhpur, UP. Introduction. Weaning refers to a process by which an infant gradually becomes accustomed to food other than milk at 6 months of age. At this stage, breast milk is alone, not to enough meet the nutritional need of infants. Ideally, an infant should be exclusively breastfed for 6 months, followed by additional food. Now, see the background of the study. The gradual replacement of the breast milk with nutritional food is usually observed and significant emphasis is placed on by the mother at the beginning of complementary feeding period. Only a quarter of children is 5 to 6 years meet the criteria of appropriate dietary derivative and the feeding frequency. Need of the study. About 47% of children are weaned at the age of more than 6 months. In India, 46.6 million are stunted children. Nearly half of all the under 5 children mortality in India is attributed to undernutrition. Objective is to assess the level of knowledge regarding weaning among the sample, to assess the attitude level towards the weaning among the sample, to assess the practice regarding weaning among sample, to find out the association between the level of knowledge regarding weaning among the sample. Now see the target population and demographic variables, age of the mother, age of the infant, religion, duration of the marriage, type of the family, type of diet, education of the mother, education of the father, occupation of the mother, occupation of the father, source of information, family income, residency, source of drinking water, initiation of weaning. Target population is primary gravida mother. Accessible population is primary gravida mother of infant present in female district hospital. Setting female district hospital. Sample size was 60. Sampling technique, non-probability, convenient sampling technique, and level of knowledge by using self-structured questionnaire method. Attitude by using a 5-point Likert scale. Practice checklist and statistical analysis, descriptive and inferential statistics. Methodology. In research approach, in this study, quantitative approach was used. Research design. In this study, a descriptive non-experimental research design was used. Dependent variable. In this study, dependent variable was weaning process to infant and source of information. Independent variable. In this study, independent variable was knowledge, attitude, and practice of mother. Demographic variable, the age, religion, duration of marriage, area of residency, type of family, type of diet, education, occupation, source of information, family income, source of drinking water, and initiation of weaning. Research setting. The present study was conducted in female district hospital, Gorakhpur. Study population. In this study, population consists of primary gravida mother who are coming for immunization of their children in the female district hospital. Sample. Primary gravida mother of an infant. Sample size. Samples in this study, sample size was 60 sample was used. Sampling technique. Non-probability convenient sampling was used. Criteria of sample selection in inclusion criteria: who are willing to participate, who are present at the time of data collection, mother who are having infant, mother who are primary gravida. And inclusion criteria: mother who are not willing to participate, mother who are not available at the time of data collection, mother who are multi gravida, mother who can't understand or speak Hindi or Bhojpuri, age below 18 and above 35. Description of tool. A tool consists of 4 sections. Section A, demographic data, age, religion, duration of marriage, area of residency, type of family, type of diet, education, occupation, source of information, family income, source of drinking water, initiation of weaning. Section B, self-structured knowledge questionnaire to assess the level of knowledge of the sample. This section consists of 25 questions to assess the level of knowledge of primary gravida and mother regarding weaning. For each correct response score, we will give 1, and each incorrect response, we will give 0. The total score is 25. To interpret the level of knowledge meaning and total score. Inadequate, moderate, and adequate. Inadequate 0 to 7, in moderate 8 to 15, and adequate 16 to 25. In section C, 5-point Likert scale to assess the attribute of the sample regarding meaning. Section D, checklist to assess the practice of primigravida mother regarding weaning. Now see the result. Frequency and percentage distribution of the sample-based demographic variable. Demographic variable frequency. Now we see the demographic variable frequency and percentage. First one, age of the mother. 18 to 23, frequency rate is 26, and percentage 43.33%. 24 to 29, frequency rate was 26 and percentage 43.33%. 30 to 35 years, frequency rate was 8 and percentage 13.34%. And D, more than 35 years, frequency rate is 0 and percentage also 0. Age of infant 6 to 9 months of age, frequency rate 38 and percentage 63.33%. 9 to 12 months of age, frequency rate is 20 and percentage 33.34%. And 1 to 1.5 year, frequency rate is 2 and percentage is 3.34%. And next 1.5 to 2 year, frequency rate was 0 and percentage is 0%. Question number demographic variable third, religion. A, Hindu, frequency rate was 57 and percentage 95%. And Muslim, in Muslim, frequency rate was 3 and percentage 5%. In Christian, 0% and percentage is also 0. Duration of marriage. A, less than 2 years, frequency rate 30 and percentage 50%. And 2 to 3 years, frequency rate 28 and percentage 46.6%. 3 to 4 years, frequency rate is 3 and percentage 3.33%. And more than 4 years, frequency rate is 0 and percentage 0%. 5. Type of family, joint family and nuclear family. In joint family, frequency rate is 45 and percentage 75%. Nuclear family, frequency rate was 15 and percentage 25%. Type of diet, vegetarian, frequency rate was 45 and percentage 75%. Non-vegetarian, frequency rate was 15 and percentage 25%. Education of the mother, illiterate mother, frequency rate was 30 and percentage 30%. In primary education, frequency rate was 28 and percentage 46.67%. C. Secondary education, frequency rate was 2 and percentage 3.33%. Graduation, 0, frequency rate was 0 and percentage 0%. 8. Education of the mother. Illiterate, frequency rate was 30 and percentage 50%. Primary education, frequency rate was 20 and percentage 33.33%. In secondary education, frequency rate was 0 and percentage 0%. In graduation, frequency rate was 10 and percentage 16.6%. Occupation of the mother, employed, frequency rate was 12 and percentage 20%. Unemployed mother, frequency rate was 45 and percentage 80%. Occupation of the father, frequency employed and unemployed. Employed 45% frequency rate and percentage 75%. Unemployed frequency rate was 15 and percentage 25%. In family income less than 5,000, frequency rate was 12 and percentage 20%. 5,000 to 10,000, frequency rate was 28 and percentage 46.67%. C. 1,001 to 15,000, frequency rate was 12 and percentage 20%. More than 15,000, frequency rate was 8 and percentage 13.33%. Area of residency, rural area and urban area. Rural area frequency was 45 and percentage 75%. Urban area frequency was 15 and percentage 25%. Source of drinking water, A. Hand pump frequency rate was 35 and percentage 58.33%. Tap water frequency rate was 6 and percentage 10%. Corporation supply frequency rate was 19, percentage 31.66. Well water frequency rate was 0 and percentage also 0. Initiation of weaning below 3 to 4 month of phase frequency rate was 10 and percentage 16.6%. At 5 to 6 month of phase, frequency was 30 and percentage 50%. At 7 to 12 month of phase, frequency was 20 and percentage 33.33%. Above 1 year of phase, frequency rate was 0 and percentage also 0. Now we'll see the frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on the level of knowledge. In this diagram, showing the frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on the level of knowledge, the above indicate that 58.33% of mothers have inadequate knowledge, 28.33% of mothers moderate knowledge, and 13.66% of mothers have adequate knowledge. Next, frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on the attitude. In this diagram showing that distribution sample based on attitude, the above pie diagram indicate that 71.66% sample have positive attitude and 28.33% have negative attitude. Frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on practice. In this diagram showing the frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on the practice, the above diagram indicate that 18.33% of mothers have satisfactory practice and 41.66% have moderately satisfactory practice and 48.33% have unsatisfactory practice. Now we'll see the association between level of knowledge regarding weaning among sample with the selected demographic variable. Demographic variable, chi-square, degree of freedom, p-value and inference. First one, age of the mother. Chi-square 27.49, degree of freedom 6, p-value 12.59 and inference significant. And second, age of the mother, chi-square 89.21%, 21, degree of freedom 6, and p-value 12.59, inference is significant. In religion, chi-square 0.09, degree of freedom 6, p-value 12.59, and inference non-significant. Duration of marriage, chi-square 3.414, degree of freedom 6, and p-value 12.59, inference non-significant. Type of family 0.325, degree of freedom 2, and p-value 4.74, inference non-significant. 6. Type of diet. Chi-square 0.315, degree of freedom 2, p-value 4.74, inference non-significant. 7. Education of the mother, chi-square 3.14, degree of freedom 6, p-value 12.59, and inference non-significant. Occupation of the mother, 192.7, 2% degree of freedom, 4.74, and significant. Occupation of the father, 0.315, and 2 degree of freedom 2, and non-significant. Source of information 2 to 31.94, and degree of freedom and 9.54, significant. Family income 10.8 and non-significant. Area of residency 0.31 and 2% degree of freedom and non-significant. Source of drinking water 152.9 and degree of freedom 4 and p-value 9.54 and non-significant. Initiation of weaning 3.507 and degree of freedom 6 and non-significant. Conclusion. The study was aimed to assess the level of knowledge, attitude, and practice regarding weaning process among primary gravida mother of infant in female district hospital at Gorakhpur, UP. The mother improved their knowledge of and practice regarding weaning. Hence, it was concluded that primary gravida mother have poor knowledge and unsatisfactory practice. Thank you to all.
Now it's the time for discussion. So if any of the students are having any questions, you can raise your hands and ask.
It's a very good clinical study. That the importance of breast milk cow she conducted very nicely. That are now social economical status or rural or urban और लिटरेसी सब में सारे डाटा इन्होंने जो कलेक्ट किया है बहुत अच्छा है उसमें जो आउटपुट क्या है हमको जो
In sir, in output, unsatisfactory practice and adequate knowledge. Mother are having adequate knowledge and unsatisfactory practice.
अच्छा in means not satisfactory and inadequate practice.
Yes, yes, sir.
So means here that in the UP, that in the Gorakhpur, there are most of the people they don't know regarding that and how to win the infants or to the kids. So now do you have regarding this based on this study? After that you already conclude. So means that is nothing but is an unsatisfactory and also that they don't the women they don't know how to feed.
Yes, sir.
Then whether you have that based on this you collected all the data. After that already you have the data of that and all the women's. Did you call again after that completion of your study? Did you call all together and whether they given the educate how they can write the proper way to feed the infant and what is the importance of this feeding? Did you taken any the action on this?
So in that we are doing the self-structure questionnaire method versus the level of knowledge and attitude. Attitude is checked by 5 point Likert scale.
No, after this all, the already you collected the data so regarding the where they are lacking already you know that. That did you educate the people regarding this lacuna after that study or during the study? No, no, it is not like that. You have to feel
Yes,
like
sir.
this.
In during data collection, we are taken data and also explain to primary Gauda mother.
Okay. Then okay, very good regarding this. And would like to take that on some that suggestion to that on all that nursing students and nursing staff. So already you know that because of lack of the knowledge, the how to wean or how to feed the baby. So better to you have to take on some either the workshop like for how to feed the babies. So you can conduct that workshop and call all the you have to mix with that Anganwadi workers ASHA workers and collect with that and all these data means all those who are there eligible to feed all those this is, and you have to conduct one workshop and demo to them how to feed and how to the procedure is there na? That you have to procedure show them then it is very nice regarding this. So very nice. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Nancy. Now I would like to invite Ms. Mamta Chaurasya, Clinical Instructor, Guru Shri Gorakshnath College of Nursing, to present her work.
A great good morning to dignitaries, respected principal ma'am, and all faculties and my dear student. So here I am present my paper presentation. So my topic is contraceptive method. A statement of the problem.
A study to assess the level of knowledge regarding contraceptive method among the women of reproductive age group in the selected village at Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. Introduction. If you can feed your family, give them an education, then you are success. But it is said by an American actor Jamie Gertz. The original meaning of the word contraception is birth control technique. Contraception is defined generally as the international prevention of contraception or impregnation during sexual activities through man-made means such as the use of various devices, agents, drugs, sexual practice, and surgical procedure. The main goal of these methods is to prevent the sperm from reaching the ovum by using condoms, diaphragm, etc., inhibiting ovulation, preventing implantation, and so on. It was known that in Bangladesh, all half of all death in, in women to childbirth as were caused by problems of pregnancy and childbirth and unsafe abortion. In India, India was the first country in the world to implement a national family planning program in 1952. In spite of availability of wide, wide range of contraception and mass media campaigns and information, education and communication process programs, the population control remains a distant dreams to achieve. The low use of spacing method is reflected in early childbearing and short birth intervals. Whenever services exist, women are considered for using the family planning method by culture moves or pressure to rebuild the population. The recent changes is in, in the institution of family education and economic independence of women have affected the traditional symptom and brought some structural changes in the status of role of women as a housewife in the family. In India, India alone has a population of 1.4 billion. Next, need of the study. Spacing is an essential factor in reproductive life, life to women, health and well-being had a mother and child. Spacing children 3 years apart gives the mother and adequate time to recapture from psychological and physiological stress from previous pregnancies, deliveries, and certain of taking care of the child and and unwanted pregnancies may lead to an induced abortion from the point of view of health. Abortion outside the medical setting is one of the most dangerous consequences of unwanted pregnancies. There is also evidence of higher incidence of mental disturbances among women who had unwanted pregnancies. Next objective. First objective is to assess the level of knowledge regarding contraceptive method among sample. Second objective is to assess to find out the association between level of knowledge with selected demographic variables. Research methodology. In research methodology, research approach. Quantitative research approach was used. Research design, non-experimental research design was used. Setting of the study, this study was conducted in Devipur village under Chargaon PSC at Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh. Total population of reproductive age group women are 213. Population in the present study, the population consists of women in village at Gorakhpur and total population of female is 837 in which 213 female are reproductive age group. The sample of the study consists of the women in the reproductive age group of 20 to 45 years. Sample size. The sample size was used is 30 selected women under reproductive age group. And sample technique. Sample is the process of selecting from the total population to represent the entire population. In this study, non-probability convenient sampling technique was used. Criteria for sample selection. Sampling criteria is also referred to as eligibility criteria, which include the list of the characteristics essential for eligibility on membership in the target population. Inclusion criteria. Women who are willing to participate in the study, who are able to understand Hindi or English, women who are present at the time of data collection, women who are between 20 to 45 years. Description of the tool. The tool consists of two sections. First section is demographic variable. It includes the characteristics of women, comprising age, educational status, types of occupation, types of family, religion, marital status. Section B, self-structured questionnaire. This section consists of 25 million multiple choice question. The knowledge regarding contraceptive method, the correct answer was given a score of a mark, 1 mark, and wrong answer was given a score of 0. The maximum score was 25 to interpret level of knowledge. The score was distributed as follows: that good knowledge score is 17 to 25, and average knowledge score is 9 to 16, and poor knowledge score is 0 to 8. Next result, as assess the level of knowledge regarding contraceptive method among sample. The above diagram shows that 25% of sample had good knowledge, 45% of sample had average knowledge, and 33% of sample had poor knowledge regarding contraceptive method among women of reproductive age group. Association between level of knowledge with selected demographic variables. So first demographic variable is age, and the chi-square is 64.98, degree of freedom is 2, p-value is 5.99, inference is significant. Demographic variable education, chi-square is 43.61, degree of freedom is 4, p-value is 9.49, and inference is significant. Demographic variable is occupation, chi-square is 193.27, degree of freedom is 4, p-value is 9.49, and inference is significant. Next, demographic variable is type of family, and chi-square is 460.4, and degree of freedom is 4, and p-value is 9.49, and inference is significant. Next demographic variable is religion, and the chi-square is 492.45, and p-value is 5.99, inference is significant. Next demographic variable is marital status, where chi-square is 410.9, and degree of freedom is 2, and p value is 5.99, and inference is significant. Chi-square was calculated to find the association between the level score with their selected demographic variable. Significant association was found between level regarding contraceptive method among the women of reproductive age group 20 to 45 years with their demographic variables such as age, educational status, occupation, and types of family, religion, marital status. Conclusion is this study was aimed to assess the level of knowledge regarding contraceptive method among the women of reproductive age group. It was calculated that 22% women having good knowledge score, 45% women having average knowledge score, and 33% women having poor knowledge score regarding contraceptive method. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamta. So, if anybody wants to ask any question, the forum is open for discussion.
Yes, sir. Sir, we can provide health education and we can improve their family planning services by giving them free of cost. So we can improve the this contraceptive methods.
Then what should be given free of cost? And who will give? And what is the mode of giving? कैसे दिया जाए? किस मतलब उसको वो करके
Sir, government provides some contraceptive method at free of cost in village. So people will aware from this.
how many contraceptive methods are there which can be taught to the village women?
Sir, at community level,
How many types of
What are the kinds of the contraceptive methods? Sir is asking the kind. So many the types of there, no? The varieties are there, the contraceptives. Among them, which is suitable means matlab they are using in that village. For example, you said that on 22% of women having good knowledge. So many contraceptive methods are there.
Yes.
So among them, that what kind of the contraceptives are they are provided by the government, or out what kind of the contraceptive methods they are using by these peoples?
sir, some barrier method and some pills are there.
The physical method, chemical
Yes,
method,
sir.
and है ना? Then
Yes,
in
sir.
physical method, they are what are the what kind of that and physical methods are they are using, or chemical method है तो which kind of the chemical methods they are using?
Yes, sir. Sir, by barrier method, they can provide some uh, diaphragms, condoms, and pills. They are using mm, Mala and Malady and IUD also.
That
And sir,
better they have to go for that and categorize. So which kind of that contraceptives they are using and outcome it is means matlab the result how it is. The so many are there, the IUD insertion is there, Malan is there, or whatever that physical barriers are there, that among them the 22% they are now knowledge, they have the knowledge. So most of the people they know only that IUD insertions है. वो ज़्यादा लोगों को नहीं जानते हैं ये वाला हम chemical methods means मतलब other barrier methods. So that's why better along with this which kind of contraceptive methods they are adopting, and what is the result also if it is included, no, then it is good. Did you have any data regarding this contraceptive methods they are using in the village?
no, sir.
Eh,
I have.
If that is part of that they are using how many percentage of that, then this would have been easy to decide that what they are or what government or agencies should go. So that would have been more exhaustive, more complicated
Yes, sir.
with that particular.
Till now no single contraceptive methods are there accept means matlab in the not suitable means they are own the religious or the places, based on that the people they are adopting one or the other. No single the contraceptive methods as a as an 100% it is an acceptable form or it is a suitable form, it is not like that. they are using in the calendar method also. There some people are, they are educated people, they are using that on calendar method.
Yes, sir.
And most of the people, they are visiting that in hospital, they are adopting IUDs.
Yes, sir. And permanent sterilization also.
Permanently, that is a different one.
Yes, sir.
Permanently, they are very rarely they are coming means after two kids or three kids. They are only they are come to for this one. For this contraceptive methods, they are mainly and they are postponing or they are breaking up the population. Main thing. During that peak our peak day years are there, minimum 3 to 4 years after marriage. No, the gap is spacing method
Yes,
is
sir.
one type of the. Then in between that they are using these contraceptives. No? That that's the main important. What kind of the contraceptives they are using?
So in your study, you found that 33% of the women is having poor knowledge. What you did for them? So you assess the knowledge. Your
Yes, ma'am.
study was to assess the knowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
So you assessed that 33% of the women are having poor knowledge. So what you did for them?
Ma'am, we are providing some health education regarding
You
contraceptive.
provided.
Yes, ma'am.
So you had some structured pamphlet or leaflet. Did you provided anything like that?
Ma'am, we provide lesson plan.
Lesson plan you can't provide. You are supposed to prepare some pamphlet on leaflet. You found that these much 33% of the peoples are having poor knowledge. So we can't leave like that. You are
Yes,
supposed to provide education. So lesson plan you can't provide. If you are providing lesson plan, they can't read it and understand. So you are supposed to provide something other than. So did you done anything for the
Yes, ma'am. I done
education?
health education and lesson plan also.
So your results show, it shows that maximum women are having a knowledge regarding contraceptive methods, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is around 67%. So I want to ask you here, then why they are not adopting this any contraceptive methods? Because our population, around 142 crore. Okay, 142 crore. Why it's not reducing? What is your feeling, or while collecting the data, what you found?
Ma'am, they
Because
are,
knowledge they have.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
why they are not adapting? What is your opinion in this?
Ma'am, some financially problem, and they are not educated regarding this, and some families are not accepting this
Educated we
contraceptive
can't say
method.
because they had knowledge.
Yes, ma'am. But they are not accepting that
Okay.
using contraceptive
Lack of
method.
motivation.
Yes, ma'am.
I think they
And
need some counseling.
yes,
Still, they had the knowledge, but they are not following.
yes,
Their
ma'am.
attitude that should be changed. Like that, you are feeling. Okay, thank you.
60 sample size. 60. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamta. I would like to request all the students to kindly participate in the discussion. So next, I would like to call Mrs. Achal Pandey, final year MSc. Sir. Now, to begin with the expert session, I would like to invite Dr. Onkarnath Singh, sir, who has joined with us online. Sir is the founder, president, and principal consultant of OS Pharma Consulting LLC, Sir completed his B Farm and M Farm from Indian Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University, UP, India. Sir has also completed his PhD Pharmaceutics from University of Illinois, USA. And also Sir has pursued his MBA from University of Texas at Arlington, Texas, USA. At present, Sir is the founder, president, and principal consultant of OS Pharma Consulting LLC, currently subject matter expert and consultant to 4 companies in areas of Parkinson's disease, oncology, nasal and ophthalmology, formulation, CMC, manufacturing, technology transfer, and regulatory fillings. Previously, Sir was a vice president, CMC, manufacturing technical operations in Elentia Therapeutics, solid oral dosages, neurodegeneration, Alzheimer's disease. Sir was also a director, quality product development at Henry M. Jackson Foundation for the advancement of military medicine in collaboration with Walter Reed Army Institute of Research, USA. Sir has been head director in pharmaceutical development, Conrad at Eastern Virginia Medical School, Virginia, USA. Sir has also been a manager scientist at Access Pharmaceutical at Dallas, Texas, USA. Sir holds around 74 issued patents worldwide, and 3 patents are currently filed to the US Patent Office. About 18 published articles in peer reviewed journals, 1 book, and 3 book chapters. Second book is in progress. Sir is also an editorial board member of 2 journals. Sir is also 20 pharmaceutical products developed for initial stage to the market. Some of the NDA approved products are ophthalmic, pantanol, optenol, otic, ciprodex, otic suspension. In nasal, pantanase. Sir has additionally worked on several projects for research to clinical phases, oncology, STD, anti-contraception, DNA vaccine for HIV infection prevention, and gene therapy areas. I'm really happy to invite you, sir, to deliver the special lecture on globalization of Indian knowledge system. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your nice introduction. And good morning to everyone. And it's a midnight here in US. So I'm very excited. And first of all, I actually wanted to extend my hearty thanks to Dr. G.L. Singh, the Drug Controller of India and currently advisor to the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who gave me this opportunity to be part of this international conference at Guru Shri Gorakhnath College of Nursing. Respected, you're welcome. Respected chairperson, vice chancellor of the university, chief guest, special guest, and the principal of College of Nursing. For 15 minutes talk, I just wanted to give a very brief overview on Indian origin professionals in US healthcare.
650 का 75 टंग रखा सर हाँ 75 फिर उसके नीचे आप लिखो टंग होल्डिंग फॉर व्हाट्सएप 105
I'm hearing a echo. I'm hearing a talk from someone talking there. So because of 15 minutes talk, I selected this Indian origin professional in US healthcare and how that could be part of the global knowledge system. So what I did, the here in the United States, healthcare management is integrated as a collaborative approach between nurses, nursing professionals, doctors, pharmacists, social workers, angelicals. So it's like a teamwork. And the Indian, as we all know, that India, that is Bharat, believes in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means for us, the whole world is one family. So we have a lot of things on our shoulder. So in order to integrate, expand the Indian knowledge to the global reach, one has to have a very comprehensive and deep understanding, And as we all know that India possesses, very rich heritage of, knowledge from ancient times. And we also believe in, Guru, Sishya Parampara and so forth. A lot of, observations, experimentations, and the darshan, vigyan, all these kind of things, we are very enriched in terms of socio-economic, political, cultural knowledge, and scientific knowledge. So we as an Indian feel very proud because of our, all round, upbringings. So in order to have a global reach, we have to have a good integration of our all round, knowledge to the global level. And I think the one way to achieve is to have collaboration, cross-border collaboration. And also for that, I think I am willing to also myself and also approach some of the institutions here.
Recording in progress.
In United States to have to begin with the memorandum of understanding, and then from then onward, we can have collaborations and exchange of ideas and scientists coming from India to US and some US people going there and so forth. So now, I'm just going to briefly talk about the role of different healthcare providers, like for example, this is nursing, conference. So role of nursing professional in healthcare. Nurses have a long history of providing care to patients in the United States. Based on, 2021 survey, of international nurses, majority of international working in United States, almost like 77%, come from one of the three major countries, including India, Jamaica, Philippines. Only 10%, nurses come from African continent. So right now, currently in United States, there are almost more than 20,000, nurses from Indian origin working here. And nursing profession here provides services to inpatient, hospital, outpatient, clinic, at home care, And the important thing what I want to emphasize is the nursing here are a very respected profession and very highly, compensated profession. So many people here like to go in nursing here, and the nursing profession are here focused on patient centric, and they have a very good bedside manner, hygiene, and they talk to the patient, try to take care of the patient. Also, they have a very caring approaches, attitude to the patients, families, and caregivers. So I don't have much time, but I just want to briefly update you. The doctors here are very prestigious professor in United States. As of 2019, there are almost like 939,000, physicians working in the United States. And out of that, 8.5% physicians are of Indian origin. Having said that, almost around 80,000 physicians are working in the United States. Uh, if we distribute, the demography, white here, the Americans are like 62%, and then the next is the Asian population like India, China, Philippines, Sri Lanka, around 19%. Out of that, 8.5% are of Indian origin. And then around 9% are Hispanic or Latino. Then around 5% comes from the African continent. The African origin are the who are here already American citizens. And most of the parents in the United States like their children to be physicians, because the doctors here are one of the best professors, and they are very well, highest paid professor in the United States. So another profession is pharmacist in healthcare, and I am by degree, I have done my B Pharm, but I do not practice pharmacy. So pharmacists also are very well respected professor in the United States, and they are also well paid. And pharmacists provide a broad spectrum of services depending on their practice setting and scope of practice, and also the laws within the states. So pharmacists here has to have a certification, and the traditional role of pharmacist in the United States is to dispense the medication in the drug stores. That's one used to be main job, but not anymore. Now the pharmacist role is more like a patient oriented, patient centric and hospital centric. So pharmacists here, they go like after college, 4 years college, they go in the pharmacy school, get 4 years pharmacy degree, that is called Doctor of Pharmacy. Then after that, if the pharmacist wants to pursue their career in healthcare, hospital setting, then they also like a physician, they also do residency. So they do residency for 3 to 4 years, and and then they work in the hospital. So basically, in the hospital, there is a team, the nurse, physician, and the pharmacist. They take care of the patients all together, and the pharmacists are supposed to be the expert in the drugs, medication. So they try to maximize the benefit and minimize the safety concern for the patient. And also in the in the pharmacy, like here, Walgreens, CVS pharmacy, pharmacist also provide the vaccination, like a flu vaccination, like COVID vaccine. A lot of pharmacists, provided. Uh, so Indian origin people are very successful in United States, and in all walk of life, they have, because they are very highly motivated and they have a strong sense of ethics, and lot of business school deans, engineering colleges deans, medical schools deans are of Indian origin. Even university presidents are of Indian origin. Many large corporations, CEOs are of Indian origin, like Google's, Microsoft, IBM, Novartis. It's just a few I'm giving a name. There are several. Uh, and we feel so proud ourselves of our origin. We have like 1% of the population in this country, but now Indians are highest. They have highest income in the United States. That's we feel so proud. This is all because of the what education we received in India. So in final conclusion, what I will say that India has a deep knowledge of so many things, I think we need to tap that. India has a lot of young people. This is a great asset for India. India can shine, in 21st century. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to just touch base on some of the pride, feeling of Indians in the United States. Thank you.
And thank you, Dr. Gorakhnath ji. We are very proud of you, the way you presented the overall scenario of the US. My request to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, and the other management people who are there to form an advisory committee from USA, which consist of a medical professional, pharmacy, nursing, paramedicals, and biotech. If you suggest 4 or 5 people who are really doing well and who can assist the Mahayogi Gorakhnath University, that would be a great help. And I would be proposing to the management of Mahayogi Gorakhnath University to take you on their, they are having international visiting professorship. If you join their university and keep on guiding online, because most of the things these days are taking place online, or as and when you are visiting India, we would be very pleased to welcome you at Gorakhpur in Mahayogi Gorakhnath University. This is my the first proposal, and you rightly mentioned collaboration. A collaborative approach is the right approach through which India can take success, and Mahayogi Gorakhnath University has to set up an example. So the MU part we can take later on, but this advisory panel from USA of the experts would be expedited, and I would be requesting you to forward, consult some of the good professionals and forward to the Honorable Vice Chancellor for consideration to the Honorable Chancellor, which happens to be Yogi Adityanath ji, who wants that this university become one of the lead university in times to come in life sciences and healthcare sector.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jian Singh ji. I will be honored to do that. And I'm very humble, and I can, this is an opportunity for me to also serve the motherland, So I will do my best in this respect.
Only one thing, Malavi, disturb you at midnight. We are extremely grateful to you for sparing time. I can understand. And your other colleague from nursing profession, Pius Subdi, which is there, and now I would be requesting the management to invite her.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's not at all, we are very humble and very happy to be part of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my warm welcome to Dr. G.N. Singh, sir, ex-Drug Controller General of India. On behalf of our college, I welcome you, sir, and thank you for your words of wisdom. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Payas Subedi, ma'am, who is also connected with us online. Ma'am is an advanced practice registered nurse and adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner. Ma'am has completed her Bachelor of Science from Johns Hopkins University School of Nursing, Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Also, ma'am has pursued her Masters of Science from University of Texas at Arlington, USA. Her main concentration was adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner. Ma'am is a graduate nursing clinical education specialist with UTA since 2021. She is working as advanced practice registered nurse and adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner at DFW Infectious Disease with Dr. Nikhil Bayani as infectious disease nurse practitioner since July 2020. She is also working as an advanced practice registered nurse at Texas Health Heart and Vascular as cardiothoracic surgery nurse practitioner since July 2020. Ma'am has worked as a registered nurse in Texas Health Resource Arlington Memorial Hospital since 7 years. Ma'am has also worked as a registered nurse in Fair Oaks Hospital, Innova Health System in ICU for 1 year, 6 months. Ma'am has 180 hours of clinical experience with infectious disease. I'm really happy to invite you, ma'am, to deliver your special lecture. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hi, thank you for the good introduction. I could not have done it much better than you have done it. So, my name is Payas Subedi. I'm originally from Nepal. I moved to US back in 2006. Did my bachelor degree from Nepal in microbiology, but I went ahead and went to Johns Hopkins University for my bachelor's degree in nursing. Graduated in 2012, started to work as a registered nurse in ICU setting and med-surg simultaneously. Also, at around end of December 2013, moved to Texas, started to work in ICU setting, and during that time, finished my advanced practice nursing, concentrated on adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner. and have been working in infectious disease and also with cardiothoracic surgery at this time. Also, I precept nursing nurse practitioner students with UTA and other various students from other universities as well. So I am very thankful and honored to be present at this platform, and thank you very much, Mr. Onkar Singh, who approached me a couple of days ago to provide some my insight, my role as a nurse and nurse practitioner in U.S. setting. So, if you can you see my PowerPoint? So my topic of today is role of nursing profession providing patient care in U.S. hospitals and clinic setting. My content will cover nursing model in U.S., nursing role in U.S. hospital and clinics, nursing as a profession, nursing specialty and practice settings, and nursing in multidisciplinary approach. So nursing model in U.S. hospital and clinic settings are primarily in three structure. The first one is primary care nursing, where patient is the main center of the care. It is patient-centered. So nurse-patient relationship is prioritized. It is solely based on what the patient would need in their care. In this type of model, there is a one nurse who oversees care of the patient, and also they build good relationship and trust between each other. Second type of nursing model is functional nursing. It is more task specialized. For example, they are more specialized and skilled and certified. For the example I would like to give here is, for example, wound care. They are more specialized in wound care. They only do wound care. They don't do all, they don't oversee the care of the patient. They are only specialized to do a wound care. And few other are medication administration, like licensed vocational nursing, and some are nurses who just place lines like PIC lines, CVC lines, and all. This kind of model is very efficient because they are highly tasked to do a single job and they are certified and are trained to do so. Now, in this kind of nursing model, the only drawback could be a communication and care coordination if there is a breakdown in the seamless. So if there is no communication, there is no patient, you will not be able to know what patient got treated for. So third and most important is team nursing. They collaborate with the care for the patient. Also, this involves nursing, physician, therapist, pharmacist, dietitian, speech therapist, everybody to take care of the patient. So it promotes the holistic care, and all different professional has their share responsibility in this model. So nursing role in healthcare setting. Nursing role is to provide integration and coordination of the patient care. They collaborate with other healthcare professionals. They provide a seamless communication and also has a holistic treatment plan for the patient. They enhance nursing role is to enhance accessibility. They work in the diverse setting. They provide required resources and also outreach in the community. Administrating treatment and medication. The other role of the nursing is to manage chronic and acute illness. Chronic illness is usually in the clinic setting, but acute illness will be in the acute care hospital setting or skilled nursing facility or long-term care facility. Not just providing medication or treatment, nursing role is to provide education to the patient as well in promoting and preventing diseases. Nursing role is patient-centered. They build meaningful partnership with the patient. They provide emotional support. They empower patient to participate in their own care. And constructive consideration, working in the context of the family dynamic and community setting. They consider interrelationship between patient, their family, social support, and community resources. Nursing as a profession, in brief, it is a highly specialized profession. You have to have a certain duration of degree. For example, licensed vocational nursing, you will have 2 years of education. With the license, you have to take the NCLEX, and for the bachelor degree, you have to have 4 years degree, and for the advanced care, you have to go beyond that another 2.5 year, and also they can do a PhD or DNP after that. Nursing profession is a core of healthcare system. I really mean this because during the COVID, I have seen firsthand. I worked in the COVID unit as a nurse, bedside nurse, and I have seen firsthand how nursing has cared for the patient during those crises. And at the similar time, during the same time, I when became an advanced practice nurse and I was with infectious disease, I saw this beforehand, how our nursing community has worked very hard, diligently to take care of these patients. And nurses promote health, they provide education, they prevent disease by providing education, they support patient not only in their healing and well-being, also educating their surrounding, educating their families, and providing outreach services. And nursing is just not a profession, it is a calling, it is advocacy for the patient, so that we are providing holistic care, and nurses are the main advocate for the patient. So let's talk about a little bit of nursing specialty and practice settings. As I mentioned, there is an advanced practice registered nurse. They can concentrate on family practice, adult gerontology, acute care, midwife, nurse anesthetist, aesthetics, primary care, adult gerontology, pediatric, and neonatal. They have a separate pathway. They go for the education 2.5 years and go for the clinical, and they solely focus on particular branch of nursing practice. Advanced practice registered nurse can work in outpatient or inpatient setting, hospital or clinic. As I work in inpatient and outpatient setting both, I'm at the clinic as well as in the hospital. The second is trauma, critical care, clinical nurses specialists. They are more specialized nurses. They do bedside, but they are more specialized in trauma, critical care, wound care, informatics, oncology. They have to have a certain skill set. They have to have a license for that, and also the certification to go along with that. They are inpatient mostly, but some can be outpatient. For example, oncology and wound care can be outpatient setting as well. And the other is primary care nurse. They are situated in hospital, clinics, nursing home, skilled nursing facility, home health. They can do variety of work. Also, I failed to mention here, not just the bedside nursing, the nurses also can do some case reviews, or they do utilization, like they review the chart and make sure that it is good for the billing purposes. And the last, not but the least, is the nurse educator. They teach nurses, they teach ancillary nurses, nursing staff. Also, they provide education to providers such as doctors and nurse practitioners or PA. They are also situated in inpatient and outpatient setting. So in US, the most I have in the not just in the inpatient setting, but also in the clinical setting, it's a multidisciplinary approach, which is very important and very powerful approach in taking care of the patient. So in multidisciplinary team approach, the team member mostly include physicians, nurses, social worker, case management, therapists such as physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, pharmacists, dietitian, chaplain. They make a round together on the patient. They discuss about the care of the patient and they come to a common goal. So they work together. They share towards share objective. They consider both medical and psychological aspect. They all come with the different skill sets, perspective, and backgrounds. They all collaborate to assess, consult, and treat patient holistically. And it is, as I mentioned, it can be both in inpatient and clinic setting. So these are my few PowerPoints that I pulled out in a few days. And thank you again for letting me talk, letting me present in this platform and on this topic about nursing role and nursing role. I mean, nursing, I think, whether it is in Asia, Africa, anywhere, nursing profession is the core of the healthcare system. And I think they are all designed and we to take care of the patient in compassion, with the compassion and empathy towards achieving the common goal of healing the patient and taking care of their well-being. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I express my gratitude for presenting so well how the nursing profession works in USA. And since you are also speaking at the midnight as per the time of your place, really we are very grateful and honored. Second thing which I would be proposing to the management of the Mahayogi Gorakhnath University, as I requested Dr. Omkarnath Singh, why not we form a panel of experts, advisory panel, where the person from medical professional, pharmacy profession, nursing profession, and other paramedics may join hands together so that we can help this university to be delivering good services to the people of UP and set an example to be number one university in times to come. This is the overall vision which our Honorable Chief Minister is having. And since you belongs to Nepal, we are having a special bonding with Nepal people. And Yogi Adityanath ji is having a special relation with people of Nepal. So,
yes, thank you.
Really, I'm very grateful and honored that you spare time. And Dr. Omkarji, again, I am requesting you to suggest a panel of advisors so that the university may consider. And I assure you, we would be disturbing you people frequently, at least in a quarter of time. Means every 3 months, you people online join us, guide us, so that the vision of Honorable Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath ji could be visualized. And thank you again very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
If I may say just one line, I want to really appreciate and thanks Pius for agreeing to give a talk at my 11th hours of request. Just literally, I talked to her 2 days ago. So, Pius, thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. I mean, it's a midnight, but hey, I mean, I'm very happy to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Arji and Pius, now you can leave because I can understand the time, odd hours of the timing. And I would be requesting the management of Agnizer Dr. Ajitha ji to continue the session. And Ajitha ji, my request would be kindly be in touch with Poyas ji, keep on engaging, taking her guidance on various issues, how we can establish a very close relation with USA nursing professionals and your institute.
Yes, sir. I'll be keeping on touch with them. Sir, first of all, I would like to give my gratitude to Dr. G.N. Singh, sir, for introducing Dr. Omkarnath Singh, sir, and Payas madam. So we are so grateful and we are so thankful to you peoples, and we got you enlightened us with very valuable words, and our students got updated with yours. Uh, Nursing services and what are the services are going in US and all we learned. I hope our students and our faculties and our delegates got enough knowledge and ideas about US nursing services. And thank you so much. And future, we will be expecting the same thing. And will, as Jane Singh sir told, that we will be keep on disturbing you people. Now I am asking sorry for that, but still we will disturb you. Thank you so much, sir. Sorry to disturb you people during this late night. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ajita, for supporting me for this talk. And it's not, we are not disturbed, we are service to you guys. So anytime you need anything, we are ready. So thanks a lot and good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Singh.
Pandey, final year MSc Nursing student from Guru Shri Gorakshnath College of Nursing to present her work.
Good morning, respected dignitaries. Myself, Anchal Pandey. I'm MSc Nursing final year student, so I'm here to call my paper presentation. A comparative study to assess the level of psychosocial problem associated with shift work among staff nurses working in selected government and private hospital at Gorakhpur. Introduction. Be determined to handle any challenge in a way that will make you grow. Liz Brown. Nursing is a professional within the healthcare sector. Focus on the care of individuals, families, and communities so they may maintain or recover optimal health and quality of life. Nurses working in a shift wise may have the impact on life outside of the work and way of coping with home, family, and social stressor. There is a good evidence that shift work has a negative effect on workers' health, safety, and performance. It is a quite appropriate that attention is a paid important feature of a social technical system, which may adversely affect mental and physical health, social life, and safety of a shift workers, and describe the impact of shift work on professionals. Need of the study. Nursing is by its very nature an occupation exposed to a stressful workload, which is turned in link with poor physical and psychological health. Likewise, patients approaching health and themselves, suffering a considerable degree of the stress. Number of the personality factors and environmental factors include perfectionism, over-involvement with patient self-esteem, senses of mystery and purpose in job, low educational level, low work experience, low economic status, hardship, etc. will influence the level of psychological health in working area likewise. Quantitative study was conducted on psychosocial distress among nurses working in night shift at a selected hospital in Tamil Nadu. The main objective of the study is to gain an understanding of the experience of psychosocial stress among nurses working in night shift, the impact of outside of the work, and the way of coping with family, home, and social stressor. The sample size was 120 nurses. By questionnaire method, the data was collected within 15 days and after the statistical analysis was done. The researcher concluded that the night shift acquired negative health implications on nurses ranging from sleep deprivation, fatigue, backache, and others. 28.2% nurses reported regarding sleep-related concern and issues. The main finding was centered around stress and sleep-related concern and issue. A study highlighted that occurrence of a shift-wise disorder among staff nurses has a deleterious effect on health. Nurses are valuable to make psychosocial and financial problems which often goes unreported and unnoticed. Thereby, detection of a shift-wise disorder can prevent health problems among nurses. Henceforth, the investigation felt the needs to conduct a study on the nurses and they make in three shift and often deprived of a psychosocial health of the individuals, family and community. Furthermore, the nurses can also be trained accordingly to prevent shift-wise disorder and spare time on catering their own needs. Then objective. To assess the psychosocial problem among staff nurses working in selected government hospital at Gorakhpur, to assess the psychosocial problems among staff nurses working in selected private hospital at Gorakhpur, to compare the level of psychosocial problem among staff nurses working in selected government and private hospital at Gorakhpur, to find out the association between psychosocial problem with their selected demographic variables among staff nurses working in selected government and private hospital at Gorakhpur. Hypothesis H1. There will be a significant association between psychosocial problem among staff nurses working in government and private hospital with selected demographic variables. Then operational definition. Assess. In this study, it referred to identify the level of psychosocial problem associated with shift work among staff nurses. Psychosocial problem. In this study, it referred to the problems that include cognitive, emotional, social, and financial aspects among staff nurses. Shift work. In this study, it is defined as a work that occur in hospital or the regular shift duties based on hospital policies. Staff nurses. Nurse. In this study, staff nurses refer to the person who has been registered as a nurse in any state nursing council and working in a particular hospital. Then research methodology. In this descriptive research approaches was used and comparative research design is there. Study setting BRD Hospital Gorakhpur and Shri Gorakhnath Hospital Gorakhpur. Sample size is 60 staff nurses. Non-probability convenient sampling method is used. Self-reported method and 5-point Likert scale will be there. In this government hospital, BRD Hospital Gorakhpur and private hospital Guru Shri Gorakhnath Hospital Gorakhpur. In government hospital, demographic variables is age, gender, civil status, present shift, educational qualification, income, residence, experience, type of family, and occupation of the patient. Same only in government private hospital also. Then analysis mean median SG chi-square test. Then sample criteria. In this inclusion criteria, staff nurses who are willing to participate in this study, registered as nurse in state nursing registration council, doing 3 shift duties, can communicate in Hindi or English, working on a regular basis. Then exclusive criteria. Staff nurses who are not present at the time of data collection, not cooperative, physically challenged, acting on a supervisor, working on a contract or part-time basis. Then description of the tools. This tool is prepared to assess the level of psychosocial problem related to shift work among nurses. It consists of two sections. Section A consists of demographic data such as age, gender, civil status, present shift, education qualification, income, residence, experience, type of family and occupation of the partner and father. In section B, it includes self-structured 5-point Likert scale to assess the level of psychosocial problem faced by the staff nurses in selected hospital at Gorakhpur. For each responses, 5 points are given. The total scoring will be summed up and will be declared the level of the problems. Then the scoring procedure is as follow. In this 30 to 70, mild, 71 to 110, moderate, and 111 to 150, severe. Then data collection procedure. The main study was conducted between 12/9/2020 to 18/9/2020 for a period of 1 week among staff nurses of Baba Raghav Das Hospital, Gorakhpur and Shri Gorakhnath Hospital, Gorakhpur. After obtaining formal permission from CMO of Baba Raghav Das Hospital, Gorakhpur and Director of Shri Gorakhnath Hospital, Gorakhpur. The total sample of the main study consisted of 30 staff nurses for BRD Hospital, Gorakhpur and 30 staff nurses for Shri Gorakhnath Hospital, Gorakhpur. Data will be collected from the sample by using a self-structured 5-point Likert scale for total 150 marks. Each day, data was collected for 10 staff nurses by using self-reported method and each of them were giving 15 to 20 minutes and it took 1 week to complete the study. Then section 1, distribution of the sample based on the gender. In this, male and female, government hospital, 23.30% for the female, and 23.3% for male and 70% for the female. And in private hospital, that male is 100, female is 100% and male is 0. Then frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on age. In this also 31 to 25 year for the government hospital 10% and 60% for the private hospital. And 26 to 30 year 56.70% for government hospital and 24% for the private hospital. And 31 to 35 year 33.30% for government hospital and 20% for the private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on civil status. In this, 70% married in government hospital and 30% married in private hospital. And 30% married in government hospital and 70% married, unmarried in private hospital. Then frequency and percent distribution of sample based on present shift. In morning shift, that 36.33% for the government hospital and 43.33% for private hospital. And in evening shift, 30% for the government hospital and 26.60% for the private hospital. And in night shift, 33.33% for the government hospital and 30% for the private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on educational qualification. In government hospital, 86.60 for GNM and 100% for the private hospital. And in government hospital, basic BSc nursing 13% and 0% in private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on income per month. In government hospital, above 4,000, 40,000, 100%, and in private hospital, less than 20,000, 100% in private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on residence. For government hospital, there is a staff quota for 66.6% and in private, 0. In rent house, government hospital 13% and private hospital 60%. And in own house, government hospital 20% and 40% from the private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of the sample based on experience. 1 month to 1 year for the government hospital 3.30 and in private hospital 26.60. And 1 year to 3 year 57% for the government hospital and 56.60% for the private hospital. 3 year to 6 year 36.60% for the government hospital and 70% for the private hospital. And in above 6 year 3% for the government hospital and 0% for the private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on type of family. In government hospital, 56.60 for the nuclear and 14% for the private. And in joint, 40% for the government and 16% for the joint. And in broken, 3.30 for the government and 0% for the private hospital. Then frequency and percentage distribution of sample based on occupation of partner and father. In government hospital, 26.60 for the businessman and 40% for the private hospital. Then in serviceman, 53% for the government hospital and 33.30% for the private hospital. And in unemployed, 20% for the government hospital and 27% for the private hospital. Then section B, level of the psychosocial problem among staff nurses. In this mild, moderate and severe. In mild government hospital, 86.70% and 63.30 for the private hospital. Moderate, 13.30 for the government hospital and 16.70 for the private hospital. And in severe, 0% for the government hospital and 20% for the private hospital. Section C, comparison of the psychosocial problem between government and private hospital. In government hospital, 65% for the moderate and 35% for the mild. And in private hospital, 20% for the mild, 34% for moderate and severe 46%. Then section 4, it obtained chi-square value for the above data shows that there is no any association between the psychosocial problem and their selected demographic variables in government hospital. Whereas in private hospital, the calculated value is the demographic variables like age and residence is greater than the table value at 0.05 level, which indicate that there is a significant association between the level of psychosocial problem with selected demographic variables. Hence, hypothesis H1 is accepted. Conclusion. The study aimed to compare the level of psychosocial problem among staff nurses in government and private sector at Gorakhpur. The study found that among 30 samples for the government hospital, 86.6% had mild psychosocial problem, 13.33% have moderate psychosocial problem, while in private hospital among 30 samples, 20% have severe problem, 16.6 have moderate psychosocial problem and 63.66% have mild level of psychosocial problems. Then nursing research. Nurses researchers should encourage further study to develop protocol related knowledge and practice in psychosocial problems. Nurses disseminate the finding through the workshop, symposium, seminar, journals and electric version. Nursing education. Nursing education can provide an update courses in service education regarding psychosocial problem, regular certificate, nurses educate for the staff nurses and impact knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Is there any paper, paper, who is associated with this problem? Or the paper has not so यहाँ पर कुछ paper how to read the book
Yes, sir.
after 5
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Psychosocial problems related to the nurses, like shift work, is in our syllabus is there, sir. Yes. 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 Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Achal. Now I would like to invite Dr. Manjunath sir to kindly come on the stage for his valuable feedback. Sir has completed his BAMS in 1999 from Coimbatore University, Karnataka. Sir has completed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good afternoon. Om Shri Dhanvantrayam, Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shirashasanga Namaskara to Param Puja Shri Yogi Adityanath Ji Maharaj and respected Vice Chancellor Major General Dr. Atul Bajpayee Ji, respected Registrar Sir, respected Director Sir and respected Dean Academics Rajendra Bhatiji, dear staff and my dear students. So I'm very much thankful to our the principal college, Shri Guru Shri Nursing College of Nursing, Dr. Ajita Madam, to invite here to share my views or that some opinion regarding these topics. I don't want to comment on these that are well-known speakers, Dr. Gorakhnath Singh ji or Miss Payas Subdi ji. So just I give that an opinion regarding this globalization of Indian system of Indian knowledge system. So do you know this Indian knowledge system having that on three pillars? So one is Gnana, Vijnana, and Jivana Darshana. Gnana, you know that knowledge, Vijnana is a science, and Jivana Darshan means that philosophy of life. So based on these things, the pillars, the Indian knowledge system, they're giving the knowledge. It is not the knowledge. It is just a method of knowledge transmission from that sacred text of that Vedic literature. So this holistic approach integrating the philosophy, science, mathematics, medicine, and the arts. So by these integrating of all these things and holistic approach in all services. So here, what I'm going to say that on globalization of Indian knowledge system, the connecting to that nursing care. So as Ayurveda said already, you know that in the previous conferences I said that on four the category means four characters are very good helpful for the nursing care than upasta in the context of that name of that upasta. So by this Indian knowledge they mentioned that they're giving the good culture, attitude and discipline in all aspects. So that's why all of it that and that nursing the staff they should get this knowledge, nursing care knowledge and good discipline, that is the sadhutas what they mentioned in the classics or Vedic literatures, and the attitude, how do we behave with that, the patient care, because the doctors are prescribing the medicine, but most of the time you are spending with the patients. So that is very very important in these aspects with the love care taking of the patients, then only that an 100% cure is taken by uh, importance given by that nursing care. So by this I conclude this one because of this very short time. I will conclude with this second. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to invite Colonel Dr. Rajesh Bail, sir, to kindly come on the stage for honoring our chairperson. Sir. Thank you, sir. By this, we are ending the third session of this international conference.